Yeah, there you go.
Sorry again.
Yeah. Just back up right here. Back up to right here. And then when
backwards.
Yeah. Now when and you hold the button till it gets this. There you go. Just like that. Shoot it like that again. Good shot. Do it again, LJ. Good shot, LJ. Come right here. Right here. What? Yeah. Nice. Come right here. Come right here. Nah, why you want to get closer? We trying to get further away. Go right here. Go right here. Stand right here. Shoot that rock. Money. All right, can you shoot one from right here behind the line? Yeah. Can you shoot from behind the line? Back up to behind. No, back up to behind the line. No, right here, buddy. You see what my hand is? Would you back up behind the line, little boy? All right, one more time. Green. All right, one more time. Can you do one more for me? Lay! Hey, that was beautiful right there, man. Beautiful. All right, we done with that, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is, man. If you like the video, subscribe for more daily 2K content, and let's get right into it. LJ, what's today? Green. What's today?
80s day.
Today is 80s day? Yeah. Check it out. He's going to school. We made him a shirt. He got the rings on. He got the, he got the bucket hat. We made him this shirt, the Run DMC with the chain on it, man. Look at that. Look at that right there. Yes, Lord. Oh, man. Are you ready for the 80s day?
Yes, I can wait for the homecoming dance.
You can't wait for the homecoming dance? That's right, man. Hey, you going up top? Going up top. And then what we eating tonight?
Pizza.
Yeah, it's pizza night. We're going to a place, a pizza place tonight. We'll tell y'all all about that. Anything that you want to tell the people?
Yes.
What's that?
Hey guys, it's LJ, and if you like this video, please subscribe for more great contents from my daddy.
That's right. And what's today?
80s day.
And if y'all can see it, like I said, we made him. You see, he got the thing. We made him a Run DMC shirt with a fake chain on it and everything. That boy looking quite spiffy, ain't it? I say that boy looking quite spiffy. All right, you headed to school?
Yes.
Mwah. I love you, little boy. Have a great one. All right, bye-bye, baby. Now, look, man. I know what y'all probably wonder what y'all was watching right there. Y'all were watching LJ. Y'all know what y'all was watching. Don't try to deny it. Don't try to BS it. You know what you was watching. You was watching him with the button and green over and over with said button. Like that, they're just all to it, man. We already know what time it is, man. And we're going to talk about all that and more in 1 second. But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing. Hey, and if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all. Money on the flow. Let's get straight to it, man. Hey, listen, man. So we're starting this joint off with something, and they're saying, hey, man, the new players in 2K will never know the joy of dropping somebody off, then dancing in their face, man. Hey, look, and then, hey, look, here we go. A lot of people will never know this joy. This was NBA 2K 15, 16, 17. I think you could dance in their face in 17. I think they stopped it in 18. But hey, man, this is what you had to do. You had to sit there and not only look at yourself on the sideline, but look at me. Spin a Rooney! Spin a Rooney! Oh, my Lord! Spin a Rooney! Hey, that's what you had to watch, man. You was gonna watch that, and I think on this one we were playing like a top player or something like that. Yeah, this was 92nd in the District of Columbia or whatever, something like that. And this is just in the theater, man. But hey, we were playing pretty good, man. Hey, the first thing we talking about today, one of the first things is a Badgy Pluggy is saying the problem with paint defense is that it's very inconsistent. I could show 50 examples, but here's one where the guy is going for, going up on 2 611s. 82 block, 82 interior, 93 block. They got the vertical and all of that, and then they're showing the scenario. It said 50% contested or what have you. And then I got, how you gotta refresh Twitter videos. I don't know why they act a fool sometimes, but we're trying to get. Bro, I don't even know. We'll come back to it in a second, bro. I don't know. But anyway, it's like he tried to block the shot, and it didn't work. Here we go. Twitter video, magic. Look, he going up top. And instead of seeing, shit out here, nigga, he makes the layup. Now, I could contend that this is the only thing that I always have an issue with when people call out their stats. That young man there, even though he's taking the most ill-advised layup in the world, right there is open when he goes up. He's got some stats too. And in my experience, if you have a very high layup, because how many people hit dunks like this as well? If he's got a very high layup, he's got a right. Let's say he got 95 layup or 99 layup, then what? The only thing that I can say is the video game, and we agree with it or not, this is what happened. He hit the button right here. At the time of him hitting the button, the video game said that he's open. That's what happened. Now he comes over, hop steps, goes up. Now the video game is saying he's not open. And then he switches it up, and now he's probably got he probably had a full bar the entire time, and the ball didn't get blocked. If it had gotten blocked, obviously it wouldn't have gone in, but that don't mean that we like it. We're just saying that that's just how the video game expressed it or what have you. And then somebody put, and for every one of those, you got one of these. Somebody says, meanwhile, I missed a wide open green. I missed a green layup. And you're gonna see it right here. He goes up, he greens the layup, and it doesn't go in. And so, like I said, I think paint is gonna be somewhat unpredictable, and that might be the best way. And like I said, for it to be, I don't know if paint just being one thing consistently is the best way for it to be. But let's take a look at this right here and see what happened. Right, he goes up, he's going up. He was open, then he wasn't open, then he was open. You saw it flash down when the guy went up. You see it got small, then it got big again. Pause. And then it got small, then he just timed it correctly, and then he smoked it. So like I said, bro, for every one shot that I get a fat no reg on or something like that, I got a million of them where I'm hitting the shot. I do understand the sentiment that the paint defense is inconsistent, but we tend to only complain when it's unfavorable, then rather than when it favors us. Me, I will hit a shot at somebody's face and be like, this game trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can still hit shots in people's faces, pause, and then tell y'all that something needs to be done with shooting overall. I'm not saying that something needs to be done with just rhythm shooting or just this or just that. I'm saying something needs to be done with shooting overall. Shooting overall is too damn easy. It just is what it is. Up next, hey, we got that boy. We got that guy, Cashout. I'm not Cashout. We got Jabrizz4 saying Cashout played 100 games while not playing the game today. Enzo is his duo, and if Enzo is on the game and playing on stream, why would Cashout be with anyone else? Wouldn't you be playing with the best duo teammate? This is actually sad because I like Cashout. But come on, dude. And hey, come on, man. And so more or less what he's saying is, so man, for the people that are confused, and I'm confused, he says Enzo is Cashout's duo, Enzo is streaming, Cashout is not playing with Enzo. Cashout is doing a rerun. Cashout is still moving up in games played. And then dude said, hey, he said, I got banned from his chat because I caught him in a lie talking about he got off as soon as he hit legend, but then he was 10% the next morning. And so, yeah, he said he got banned from the chat. Now, Bullet has something to say about it, man. And we gonna listen to Bullet. Talk to him, Bullet!
When somebody's live, and then he runs a rerun, and then he says, currently, BulletTV is playing the game offline. He'll be back later, and then I come back later with 10-20% more on my bar. Come on, bro. And then, oh yeah, I wasn't sleeping and nobody was playing on my account. No. Obviously not. So it's obviously not. It takes rocket science.
Facts. It must take rocket science.
I don't know how people could even ask themselves a question.
Let's see if
they love him, bro. They never gonna ban him. But if they love him, bro, they love these guys. They love him, bro. They never gonna ban him. But if I did what they did, I'd be gone right now. I'd be a goner.
You are absolutely correct, Bullet. They would ban your ass in a moment because for some reason you on their hate list, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I don't know if it's because of something that you did, deserved or not deserved or what have you like that, but you are definitely on their hate list. I mean, if Bullet, not share an account, I'm talking about Bullet can come out there and do the same thing that everybody else did. What was the thing like a couple of weeks ago when people were doing the road to my career or whatever it was, and they were getting the extra XP on that, Hey, if Bullet would have did that, his ass would have been banned permanently. It's like he's skating on the thinnest of ice, and they feel like that he's a person with no redeeming qualities or anything like that. If he do anything, it's just like that man said, if I catch you jaywalking, or what was it in class, like if I catch you jaywalking, skipping school, or so much as wiping your ass sideways, I'm gonna bust your ass and send you back to jail. That's how they look at that Bullet. I don't know why they don't like that man like that, man. It just is what it is. I also don't know why Murder won't pass me the fucking ball when I'm wide open in the court. Murder, please. Please pass the basketball, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro. Come on. Murder, pass the goddamn basketball, bro. Jesus Christ. But it is what it is. I rock with Murder. That's my guy, man. You know, he trying to get his moves right and all that stuff. And you know, that's how I be, man. Plus he's trying to get our Barons straight in the park, man. It is what it is. Big board right there. Kick it out to Murder instantly. Tray ball. Yeah. Look at that triple green, man. But anyway, my boy Ja Bridge for a comeback, and he says he's asking Ron and 2K and those guys, will players be banned for account sharing in NBA 2K26, or is that something that's okay? If they don't ban the game, they can't ban him, bro. Like, that just is what it is. Like, the people that if you're on their good list, if they like you, you're good. If they don't, you can't do anything, and that's just how it is. I mean, I remember one time Badgie Pluggy, he was doing stuff, and he was like, and y'all see triple green right there. Badgie Pluggy did something, he was like, yo, this is not on my main account, so ban this account, don't ban my, but they still banned his other account, and then banned his ass for the next year too, for the next 2K, bro. And it was like, that was just crazy. But then, you know, he made it up and he got back. But you know, it was just one of those things where, like, if they got it out for you, they got it out for you, man. Now, I think if they catch me wiping my ass sideways, I'm banned. Like, I don't know if they even like me, but who knows, man. Up next, hey, that boy Splashy says, I just gave the controller to my 7-year-old nephew, and he went 3 for 3 with the stick using tempo, 0 for 7 with the button. And y'all saw at the beginning of the video, I gave the controller to my autistic 13-year-old who couldn't even grasp the concept of the stick. But I told him to shoot with the button, and he was greening. Y'all saw it. It just is what it is. For every example you make, I can make a counter example. Do you understand what that means? All I had to do was say, I said, pull the stick down and flick it up at the time when it hits his head. He could not do it. He can play Astrobot. He can play every other video game. He beat levels on Astrobot that people were talking about. This is the hardest level of all time. But he beat that. But he couldn't grasp the concept of the stick. Conversely, I said, press the button, and when you see the ball hit his head, you let it go, baby. And he just was greening just now. Y'all saw what he was doing. He wanted to play 2K now. He wanted to play the game and do some other stuff. So, like I said, for every example that you got, somebody can make a counter example, man. It just is what it is, man. Hey, up next, man, they got you just said I just let my mom shoot rhythm. She doesn't play video games at all or anything, man. She hit 2 in a row right away. Come on, man. Again, like I said, but my baby can shoot with the stick. I think it's preference. You definitely the assault, like I said, the assault on tempo, it just is what it is. Tempo has to go. Parks 2s is unplayable. I don't think it is what it is. Power wrote a brief, a Pelicans brief about rhythm shooting, and it's TLDR. TR not gonna fucking read it, but you know, he mostly said this is a 2K rhythm shooting conspiracy theory. You know, it was in 15. He forgot to say that it was in 17. I don't know why, because so many people, like Agent, blew up off of the stick shooting in 17, and it was so easy. It was so easy that he was the only person that used it, and he was and the people thought he was the best sharpshooter in the game. Literally, this is not hyperbole. There's nothing hyperbolic about this. They thought he was the best sharpshooter in the game. Agent blew up, and now he's the agent that we all know and love now. Off of the stick, but he said the bank is open. That's what they did in 2K15 and 17. They brought it you pushed it down, and the straighter it was down, the better that you had a chance to make the shot. 21, they came back, they locked shot aiming, another alternative mechanic, and it was just like rhythm shooting. It was overpowered at launch, filled with exploits and abuse. The community revolted. NBA 2K nerfed it into the ground and eventually scrapped it, but we still used it even after they nerfed it. We used it when they had it, and we used it after they nerfed it. Now 21 next gen, I don't know, like we don't put all the stuff in there. 21 next gen, it was released in a state where it was completely unusable. 21 current gen, it was usable before and after the nerf, and the only thing that mattered on 21 current gen is that you met certain thresholds in order to hit your shots. If you didn't have an 80 or 85 three ball, you could forget about shooting consistently, even with the stick. I mean, that was just what it was, unless you were cheating. But you know, like I said, we'll go and say, but here's where it gets interesting. I think that the devs realized that the timing your shots, timing your shots is too arcadey. It doesn't fit their simulation basketball. I agree with that. Real shooters don't succeed just by reaching the meter, by pressing the button, you know, in the meter. They succeed through muscle memory and routine. Sure, the timing may be skill based, but 2K decided realism mattered more than competitive balance. They chose the sim basketball vision over the higher skill gap. If you're telling me that pressing a fucking button is higher skill gap than down and up, you got it, bro. You got it, pal. I ain't gonna lie. So they decided to replace tempo shooting. Mike Wong, chief, blah 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 blah. Okay, what is he trying to say? Look at the rollout. The NBA 2K25 courtside report might declare that players who master rhythm shooting will raise the ceiling of play. Someone who uses traditional shooting. The result was rhythm shooting getting a 70% boosted green window. Suddenly everyone was greening, and then they say Mike Wong, rhythm is amazing. 26. No, bro, but nobody really used it. You keep forgetting that nobody really used it in 25. That's why nobody complained. I used it because to be honest with you, the only way that rhythm shooting was very beneficial on 25 is if you had a build with a low three ball. So if you had a low three ball, it was beneficial. If otherwise, you might as well use the button. I used it when they nerfed the button and then when they brought the button back. So I see what you're saying. But anyway, Mike Wong says, you know, timing doesn't matter at all. Tempo doesn't matter at all. This is a long con. Whatever. Artificially boosting rhythm shooting so players adopt it. This is where you want to go with it. Let the community feel success with tempo shooting. Nerf the button timing so it feels inconsistent. That's bullshit. It's not been nerfed at all. They didn't nerf button timing. So let's just stop with that bullshit, because obviously we just saw what my son was able to do. Let me see. And slowly phase it out altogether. I do feel like they're trying to slowly phase it out. I do feel like I see a day when rhythm shooting is one of the only ways to shoot, and that you'll have more control over your shot with rhythm shooting. And you know, the button is gonna be antiquated. You can use it if you like to. Eventually they won't even have a choice. The community will demand it. Why is button time is still in the game? Everyone uses rhythm anyway, just remove it. That's the plan. You know, it's not balancing two systems, it's eliminating one. I completely agree with that, pal. I just don't, you know, the way that you try to do it, we know you in law school, baby. So do your thing. And then my man said, hey man, that's my joint, word for word, bar for bar. So then we got Joey 2K says, hey, that was well said, but and I got to give you credit. But why is the community's thought process to go for every advantage in animations and jump shots? Heck, in build making, animations glitching, height glitching, all of these, zenning everything, all of these have happened through the years. For what? An advantage. When it comes to something the NBA 2K implements an advantage in 2K25, there was a revolt. Rhythm shooting is what it is now because the complaints in 25. I greened 100% contested timing yesterday, but missing because I rushed the tempo. It's still green or miss, just different concepts. So I really need more. I really need someone to explain to me the difference between 2K implementing something with a choice of an advantage and looking for every possible advantage or glitch to give you an advantage. Why is one celebrated and the other one, frowned upon? Because they feel like they found something that's in the game. And when they felt like they found it, they felt like they did it or something like that. And he said, I think you're mixing the two things up. Using something that is OP isn't the same as supporting it in the game. Just because there's a demigod build and everyone makes it doesn't mean that players want the game to be OP. I could agree with that. Let me see. Same with rhythm shooting. People can use it because it works while still thinking that it's bad design and wanting it changed. There's a difference between using what's there and wanting it to stay that way. And then he says, hey man, did you just tiptoe around the game exploits, the glitches, and all that being celebrated? Wow. Well played. I'm never debating you again. I'm outmatched, sir. That law education is paying dividends. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I mean, it really is. Like I said, I thought the same thing. But watch Bullet green this one from half court with the button with somebody in his face. He got heat checking all that though, but I mean, that's with the button and the dude is right there. And we don't know what the contest was, but hey, that was definitely with the button and he did it. Hey man, and then he had to tell him to get out the court or whatever like that, but it is what it is. Hey man, Job4 says they should make a button shooters only mode that that way the anti-rhythm shooters can be happy. Hey, it is what it is, man. They can do whatever they want to, honestly, man. I just don't care. I think that my goddamn work says it the best. Then accusations every time I go on a random wreck. These dudes clearly have no idea how low the difficulty is. And then my man says it doesn't matter about the difficulty. If you're hitting some very questionable shots, I would assume that you're cheating too. And he says the low difficulty is literally what facilitates questionable shot success. A good player will take advantage of this. That's why y'all saw me fading like crazy yesterday. You can confidently take bad shots because there's minimal penalty and you can make it. The translation is, rhythm shooting is not broken shooting, it's too fucking easy. That's what the translation is, bro. Everybody can shoot. They could literally take the right stick off of the game and we're still going to hit shots with the button nearly at the same clip. It will be a small adjustment, but people will still hit. Do you think that I've been playing 2K literally for 26 iterations since 1999 when it first came out, when you had to pull both triggers in order to shoot a free throw, and it was fucking impossible to shoot with Shaq? Do you think that I forgot in 2 years or 1 year or whatever you want to call it how to shoot with the fucking button? Do you really think that people couldn't do the same thing with the button? I don't. Some people probably couldn't, because I do see some people out there shooting 30% or shooting that 30%, but it is what it is, man. They can take that right stick off the fucking game for all I care. It ain't gonna make me no difference. I'm still gonna shoot the same thing. It's just like I told them in NBA 2K18 or whatever. I told all them guys, 18, what's the hardest shooting 2Ks at the beginning? 18, I was shooting the cover off the ball. One of the only people that was shooting the cover off the ball at the beginning of the game. 17, cover off the ball. 19, Victor Heladipo, cover off the ball. Bro, I've been shooting the cover off the ball in every iteration of 2K. It ain't never mattered to me what they did. People are still gonna hit shots, bro. You can't make people be not as good as they are or create an artificial advantage for yourself by telling them to phase out. But hey, listen, if they make shooting harder overall, I don't think anybody will have an issue with it. But the problem is, I don't understand how we continue to attack rhythm shooting but simultaneously ignore the big overarching issue. The reason that rhythm shooting appears to be OP is because shooting overall is too fucking easy. How many of us went out there day one and shot the basketball with no badges, no hot spots? You make a new build, you used to have to make a new build and then you had to go get hot spots, or you tell people I'm gonna be a little bit iffy because I ain't got no hot spots. We made new builds, went out there this year with no badges and no hot spots and lit that bitch up. And you telling me that it's just because of rhythm shooting? No, bro. It's because shooting in this video game is too fucking easy, and they need to address that point. If they address that, I promise you everything else will fall in line, just like Instant Burner says. Address that, everything else will have no choice but to fall in line. It won't matter about the contest system because you can shoot through the contest because shooting is too easy. It just is. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Like I said, if they change it, they do. If they don't, I really don't care, man. They can do whatever they want to. It's their game. But until then, I'm just gonna keep fading. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna keep fading with the stick, and I'm gonna keep being as ass as I want to be, and we're gonna keep doing that. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will holler at y'all next time. Till next time, it's your boy Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Godspeed.